Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. Now, I want to talk to you today about an incident that happened, uh, not to me, but to someone I met. Okay, and uh, I was talking to him, and I could tell he looked a little distressed, right? And what had happened is, after talking to him, what had happened was that he had been carjacked. Now, he was just doing his job like a regular American citizen, working, doing his job. He was a gig worker, and he was an Uber driver. And five guys, well, five people, okay, a couple of them could have been girls, uh, carjacked him, all right? And he was looking down the barrel of a very big gun. Yes, they pulled it out. It wasn't no 22. It was like a 9 millimeter. They pulled out a gun, took his money, his wallet, stole his car, took everything he had. Okay. Now he was shaken up, upset, of course, and uh, thank God they didn't shoot him, but they took everything he had. They carjacked him, and you're seeing more and more of this happening now than ever before, where you may think it's only one person, but there's another person. People are doing these different types of crimes in no less of groups of two or more. Okay, you have single individuals doing things, but you're starting to see people doing crimes in groups of two or more. Okay, just because you don't see the second person doesn't mean they're not there. Okay, and he, I could tell that he was really still in shock, upset, and angry. And he told me, he said, I don't understand. It was such a horrible event that happened to me. I don't understand why it's not on the news. And, I try to explain to him, first of all, even social media and all that other stuff, news, it's more or less still with the philosophy, if it bleeds, it leaves. Okay? And also, there's just like a war. It's almost like a war of good and evil that's constantly going on. And there's a lot of good things that happen in the world, but there's tons of bad stuff. Even when a case is closed and and people be able to get closure out of something. I don't believe in closure, but they can get closure out of something. Something else is happening at the same instance. Okay, so if they try to put all that news in, there's not enough time in the day for all the negative incidents and cases that are being solved to be put on news. So he, I could tell that physically he was not harmed. He was not shot. Okay, but he was harmed mentally and spiritually. Okay. And sometimes mental and spiritual hurt takes a lot longer to heal than the physical hurt. Okay. And I was looking at him and I could tell that there was just like this newfound loss of joy in him. Okay. Just looking at him. The pain that he was going through even now. And I could tell it also probably changed his life forever. incidents like that do change your life forever. And it reminded me of something I read a long time ago, uh, that a professional dietitian once stated that a person can lose tons of weight, but the most successful people that lose weight also work on their mental and spiritual selves, okay, in the same process. Because sometimes it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you, okay? So, and most of those people that work on all three levels, the physical, mental, and spiritual, keep that weight off, okay? Those who don't, let's say you get an operation, lose all that weight, your mind and your spirit may still have that defense of as if you were the same weight that you were, even though you're not, before you lost all that weight. So you got to work on all three. And I think he's got a long journey to go. And it's hard, it's sad to see in my mind what he went through. Okay. And I could see how he was really disturbed and still is disturbed by the whole entire incident. So we seem to be going into a new phase of crime in which I'm not saying one individual can't do bad or won't be doing bad, but there's these groups that seem to be getting trained on how to do crime. Okay, whether it's two people or more. So be careful out there. Okay, because one of the greatest ways for a person to trick you, especially if you're a guy, is to have a good-looking woman come on up to you and come on to you, and you're just like you're not paying attention to your surroundings. And next thing you know, you look up and you got these two big, mean guys, and you realize you're about to get ambushed and you just been set up. Okay, it happens all the time. So okay, I guess I'll wrap to you later. I just want to tell y'all about the story. I want y'all to be careful out there. These things are happening. Everything that happens is not always televised. Okay? Yes, there's a lot of good things happening out there, and there are a lot of good people helping people. But don't forget, there's a lot of little snakes out there, a lot of negative groups and individuals plotting and carrying out negative things. So be careful out there. But I will say, be cautious, but don't live in fear. All right? And I should wrap to y'all later. I ask you to subscribe so you get my videos, okay? And I want your comments. I love your comments. Y'all been respectful. And I ask you to give this video a thumbs up. All right. Peace out. Be safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.